Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
And
we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So it was a swinging strike three. Peter Alonso is the second out of the opening frame. In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. LeMahieu scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard to third. He's got it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Mets strand one. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, DJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. In previous duels with deGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1. Here it is. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Robbie Cano now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
On the ground to second for Torres. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Davis over at second. Nimmo on at first with 2 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. The 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-0.
The set and the 1-1. Driven to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2 now.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit towards center. Hicks there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees 2. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
And
let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Gregorius, base runner at first with one out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
The left fielder.
Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Two and two to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up the third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man at third with one away. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance, J.D. Davis. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
From the stretch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Hard hit to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Ramos on third with 2 out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the throw in gets away from him, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting.
Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Torres. As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
0-1, no strikes.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Settling in now, Peter Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. In now, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. That misses, 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Luis Sessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Sessa.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. Past meetings against Luis Sessa. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
1-0 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Urshela, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game. Into the box, Torres. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-3 contest. Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. High and away, not close. 3-0. 2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on. Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 6-3. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. Past meetings against Luis Cessa. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Ramos.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ramos stands at first with 1 out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 2. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No break.
A runner on first with 2 away. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jeff McNeil will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead it 6-3. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
0-1, here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-1. Back to the.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Which misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Sanchez at third with 2 away. To first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here in the Bronx, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Next up from New York, Peter Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And he takes ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he misses. 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Edwin Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Laser.
At the plate, Torres trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. Bold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. LeMahieu on second. Hicks at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so
Giancarlo.
tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope,
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count.
Called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit to third. Davis has got it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it. But they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Brad Brock answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Gary Sanchez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ball
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, bases loaded. Into center field, line drive, base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 6-5 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's Didi Gregorius as he sends it on the ground to first. He's right there. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 5. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Cano waits on the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt. That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Mets leave 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another shot now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. Jerry Familia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Mayhew. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 27, Jerry Familia.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Peter Alonso. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well,
and now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Mets 8 and the Yankees 5. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down
now
here in the ninth.
For the Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Called strike 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-5 today. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.